avoiding him. Like I said, I'm gonna get these belts over here, then I'm gonna come take Terrence Crawford belt because I said I'm gonna be undisputed welterweight champion of the world. So the only way to make that happen is to take his belt. So I mean, nobody's avoiding him.
Done with everybody else but Terrence Crawford. Can we just do Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford?
I mean, that could happen. We gotta see how it go. But you know, like I said, I can move up to 160 and fight Canelo Alvarez.
Look, I want to get.
Oh, that was different.
Who mans is this? Get him the fuck out of here.
So what do I do, YouTube? It's your boy King David in this thing, and I'm back at y'all again with another video. Okay, so before we get going with the video, man, y'all know what to do. Go ahead, hit the like button, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe one time for your boy, so we can continue to grow like we need to grow in this gym. You know what I mean? So yes, sir, man. Tony Super Bad Harrison has some very interesting things to say about Errol Spence and his move up to 154 pounds. Check it out.
How difficult do you think it will be for Spence to go to 54, and then if he is going to fight Crawford, come back down to 47? Do you think he's
Oh, no, it's over. It's over. Once you go up, it's over.
He's just going to kill the fans'
Oh,
dreams
it's over.
like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's over. My thing is, I think that's the hardest thing to take the body up to a weight, get used to it, and deplete it back down to go back down. I think I don't think we'll see the same Errol Spence going back down.
So y'all heard Tony Super Bad Harrison, man. He pretty much said it's over. He pretty much said that the chances of Errol Spence coming back down to 147 pounds are slim to none, right? He pretty much confirmed everything that all Bud fans have been saying for the longest time, that this move up to 154 pounds for Errol Spence Jr. is Errol Spence getting the fuck out of Dodge, right? Errol Spence getting the fuck out of Dodge. Tony Superbad Harrison pretty much confirmed that Errol Spence has left the division. Errol Spence has left the division, and all this pump faking with Errol Spence petitioning the WBC and the WBA and trying to hold on to the belts at 147 and all this posturing that he's doing, you know, it's all really a smokescreen, right? That's pretty much what Tony Superbad Harrison just confirmed. I mean, if you think about it, it makes all the sense in the world, right? You don't prepare for a fight at 147 by fighting at 154 pounds. It just don't make no sense, right? It just don't make no sense. Your stamina is not affected the same. Your punch resistance ain't the same. Your power is not the same. Your speed is not the same, right? Your conditioning is not the same. Those pounds, those extra added pounds make all the difference in the world when you're talking about championship level boxing at the end of the day. And again, you don't prepare for a fight at 147 by fighting at 154 pounds. And Tony Superbad Harrison pretty much confirmed the fact that Errol ain't coming back down, which we already knew. But Errol ain't coming back down, right? It's crazy because all you Spence fanboys for the last 5 and 6 years, all you niggas have been saying, oh, Errol Spence, he's collecting all his belts, KD, on his side of the street. And then when he's done, he's going to fight a Terrence Bud Crawford, KD. But is that really true? Because if Errol Spence is just going to go ahead and move up to 154 pounds without a care in the world like this, right? Then what in the hell was the point of him collecting all these belts on his side of the street for the last 5 years, right? What in the hell was the point of that, right? Why did we have to wait 5 years for him to even make an attempt to make the fight happen in the first place? Somebody make it make sense, right? I mean, Errol told Bud to get a belt so he could not try to get it, right? I mean, Errol said he wanted to take the easy route or collect all his belts on his side of the street just so he could stop one belt short of undisputed. I mean, it was Blaine Bob. Terrence Bud Crawford had to leave Top Rank just so he could not make the fight with Errol Spence Jr. Like, I'm really just trying to make all this make sense, because as of right now, it looks to me like Errol Spence is the biggest duck in professional boxing, and not only is he ducking Terrence Bud Crawford, but the entire welterweight division as a whole. I mean, how many times has Errol Spence got to prove to you Errol Spence fans that this dude don't want no smoke with a Terrence Bud Crawford, and all he's been doing is duck, dodging, maneuvering, and pivoting out of the way of a Terrence Bud Crawford fight. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad for the sport of boxing, right? It's sad to see this generation of fighters avoid tough fights, right? It's sad that there are people out there that justify this kind of behavior. This man, Errol Spence, left the division, y'all. That's what this means, right? He ducked his mandatories and Jerron Ennis, Stanionis, right? Technically, he's even ducking Keith Thurman because he's fighting him at 154 when Keith Thurman's the mandatory at 147, right? And then, of course, he's ducking the Terrence Bud Crawford. The man is leaving the division that offers him the most amount of smoke at this particular time, so he can go up to 154 pounds with his stablemate Charlo, so they can do what exactly, right? So they can do what at 154, right? He going up there to do what when all the smoke is ready for him at 147 pounds? He's going up to 154 to do what? Somebody make it make sense. You Spence fans want to talk about how Bud Crawford fought David Avanesian, but at least the David Avanesian fight was at 147 pounds. At least Bud is still at welterweight. Errol Spence left the entire weight division, ducked everybody at 147 pounds so he can fight Keith Thurman, a guy who's fought twice in 6 years, right? At a weight class he's never been at. But y'all justify this shit, right? Y'all justify this behavior. And not only do you justify it, you niggas glorify it, right? You niggas glorify this behavior. And then you want to turn around and flip the script and make it seem like Bud Crawford's blocking the fight if he decides to sign the Golden Boy. Meanwhile, Errol Spence left the entire weight division, according to Tony Harrison, right? But we know you niggas choose to ignore facts that don't suit your bullshit arguments, right? Even with all this right in front of your face, you niggas gonna still turn around and say, David Avanesian, KD. But it's gonna sign with Golden Boy. That's gonna mess up the Errol Spence fight, KD. It's gonna mess up the Errol Spence fight. He fought David Avanesian. He's signing the Oscar. Oscar can't prevent a fight from happening that wasn't gonna happen to begin with, right? You can't stop a fight from happening that wasn't gonna happen because Earl's at 154 and Bud is at 147. So it don't matter how many fights Bud signs with Golden Boy, if he signs with Golden Boy, if he signs with Top Rank, if he signs with the Zone. It don't matter who Bud signed with. Earl at 154 pounds and the fight ain't happening, according to Floyd Mayweather when he say this.
As of right now, the Spence and Crawford fight is not happening.
But in any case, man, let me know what your thoughts is, bro. Hit it up in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And everybody, and I do mean everybody, be sure to hit that goddamn like button on your way out. But until next time, bro, I'ma holler at y'all. Peace.